Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Okay, so that's bless the Most High, bless the Son. Okay, all praises to the Most High in the name of the Son, because the Son, which is Yahweh Shai, is the mediator. Okay, um, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Okay, Great Millstone. Okay, that goes into Revelations, the 18th chapter, around I think the 21st verse. Okay, that's a good precept. Okay, because by violence, okay, the great city Babylon is going to be taken down. Okay, as a matter of fact, I am in the book of Revelation right now, so let's go to Revelation real quick. Just read that real quick. It's Revelation 18. Make sure I'm at right. 18 and 21. Yeah, I was right. Revelation 18 and 21 says, and a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. Okay, and that great city Babylon, we know it to be America. Okay, in these times. Okay, so the topic of this video, okay, is we're going to go into some prophecies that haven't come to pass yet. Okay, and these prophecies really show that the people that claim that they are the people of the Heavenly Father, they claim that they're Jews, okay, aren't the real Jews, because these things haven't taken place yet, and the glory aren't on these people. Okay, so I'm gonna bring out a few precepts to convey that point. Okay, and I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, let's go to Revelation 3 and 9. Okay, and when we read Revelation 3 and 9, okay, who are they going to worship at the feet of? Or they're going to worship at the feet of the elect. Okay, starting with Yahweh Shah, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Okay, and he's going to come and reveal himself and show himself that he is not with the so-called well, I'm gonna say Amalek. Okay, because we know those that call themselves, let's go into a picture real quick. We know these people that call themselves what they call themselves, okay, are not in fact the children of Israel. Okay, these are not the children of Israel. These aren't the children that were delivered, okay, from the hands of Pharaoh, okay, by great and mighty signs and wonders. Okay, these people practice a religion called Judaism. Okay, so let's this is Amos 3 and 1. It says, hear this word that the Lord have spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, who is the whole family? All the sons of Jacob. Okay, the sons of Jacob were brought out of the land of Egypt, the 12 sons. Okay, and then when you ask these people what tribe, where the other tribes are from, they can't tell you, and they can't tell you based on prophecy. They don't go into Genesis, the 49th chapter, and convey, okay, what Yahweh said unto his sons, okay, Israel, starting with Judah on down to Issachar. Okay, they can't tell you with certainty where those people are. So these people are masquerading as the people of the Lord, which they're not. So when these things take place, these prophecies take place, these people are going to be found liars. Which brings me into, real quick, the book of Deuteronomy. Let's go right here. I think it's Deuteronomy 33, if I'm not mistaken. But if it's not, I will look it up real quick. Let's see. Yeah, here it goes right here. This is Deuteronomy 33 and 29. It says, happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee, O people saved by the Lord, the shield of thy help. Okay, because these people, when all hell breaks loose over there in the Middle East, and they draw America, okay, into this third world's war, they're not going to have the shield, okay, of the Lord to help them. So I'm going to read it again. It says, happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee, O people saved by the Lord, the shield of thy help, because the help, okay, for the nation of Israel is the Lord. Okay, we're looking to the Lord for salvation, to be delivered from our enemies, pursuant to the prophecies that the Lord left us through his servants, the prophets. See, what you're going to find out is that the prophets, okay, that speak in the name of the living God, come out of the nation of Israel, which are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, we're the ones prophesying of the downfall of Babylon the Great. Okay, we're the ones telling, okay, the other nations and the so-called white man, which is Esau, Edom, according to the Bible, that his kingdom is going down. Okay, pretty soon he's not going to have a kingdom. He's not going to have a place to call home, even though everywhere he has gone, he is stolen, raped, robbed, and murdered for. Okay, and he hasn't been held accountable, and he's propped up with pride. Okay, it says, happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee, O people saved by the Lord, the shield of thy help, and who is the sword of thy excellency. And thy enemies shall be found liars unto thee, and thou shalt tread upon their high places. So the Lord is going to give us power, okay, not only to tread upon their high places, but to tread upon the places of all the heathens that be around about, okay, and put them in captivity. Okay, this is the patience and faith of the saints. When you read the book of Revelations, the 13th chapter, and we start at the 9th verse. Okay, we're on Revelations 13 and 10, verse 10, verse 9 and 10. Okay, now let's go from there. Here's one prophecy. Matter of fact, it's another one. This is let's go into the book of Joel. I think it's Joel 2. Because I was I skimmed over this yesterday. Okay, yeah, Joel 2. No, it could be Joel 3. Yeah, because Joel 2 is talking about the nuclear missiles. Yeah, so this is Joel 3. Okay, let's start at verse 1. It says, for behold, in those days, future prophecy, in those days, which we're coming into those days, and in that time, okay, and we're in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. Okay, so Judah is a tribe in Israel. Okay, and Yahushua cometh out of the tribe of Judah. And Jerusalem, okay, Jerusalem, you have consists of the other tribes. Okay, Judah and Jerusalem. Okay, because there was a split. Okay, you had the kingdom of Judah. Okay, and then you had the kingdom. Okay, under Ephraim. Okay, when you go into the history. Okay, so when the Lord speaks of Judah and Israel, okay, or sometimes it says Judah and Jerusalem, okay, he's talking about the tribes, okay, the other tribes. Okay, it says, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, which that means Yehoshaphat. Okay, which that's where the judgment of the Lord is going to be, and will plead with them there for my people and for mine heritage Israel. Okay, whom thou hast scattered among the nations and parted my land. And they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine, that they might drink. Okay, so when you go into the history of our people and who profited the most, okay, off of our misery, the slave trade, you have these people. Okay, these people don't want to be called out, okay, for the wickedness that they have done, in the hidden hand behind all the atrocities and all the wickedness that has been done. That's why they'll label you as anti-Semitic. Okay, which really is not the case. We can't be anti ourselves. Okay, you know, and in all actuality, these are Shemites too. Okay, these are from Shem. They're from Shem. They just come out of the line of Esau. Okay, they just come out of the line of Esau. All right. Let me go back real quick to Joel. All right, it says, and they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine, that they might drink. Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coasts of Palestine? Will ye render me a recompense? Yeah, so when the Lord bring forth judgment, it says, will ye render me a recompense? Can you pay back the Heavenly Father when the Heavenly Father starts judging you? Which they're not going to be able to do. No, all their military might, all their power that they have, okay, that they flex, all their power is given of the Heavenly Father. They can't pay back the Heavenly Father for what the Heavenly Father's get ready to do to them. Okay, the Lord is get ready to really bring forth destruction and damage their nation. Okay, all of these walls and that they have, and their posterity is going to be taken out of the earth. Okay, as a matter of fact, let's go to the book of Deuteronomy, the 25th chapter. Okay, because this is their end. All right, let's get the blue letter real quick since we're in here. Let's go to Deuteronomy 25. Because these people, okay, and definitely we believe that these people, okay, are Amalek, okay, and we believe that this is what's going to take place. This is what's going to happen to them. This is Deuteronomy 25:17. It says, remember what Amalek did unto thee by the way when ye were come forth out of Egypt. Okay. It says how he met thee by the way and smote the hindmost of thee, even all that were feeble behind thee, when thou was faint and weary, and he feared not the Most High, just like he doesn't fear the Heavenly Father today. Okay. But he smote the hindmost, okay, the weak and the feeble, okay, these people right here, all right, and then they walk around and they think that, you know, they masquerade like they're innocent, okay, and you know that it's outrageous when you speak against them, okay, but guess what? This is their future, okay. It says, therefore it shall be when the Lord thy power have given thee rest from all thy enemies round about in the land which the Lord thy power giveth thee for an inheritance. And that's the land of Israel. That's the land that they're dwelling in right now. Okay. Scriptures say a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod. Okay. It says, and it's going to come to pass. Okay. Therefore it shall be when the Lord thy power have given thee rest from all thy enemies round about in the land which the Lord thy power giveth thee for an inheritance to possess it, that thou shalt blot out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven, thou shalt not forget it. Yeah, and that's etched in stone. All right, that's something that's going to take place. That didn't take place back during the time of Moses. Okay, because the Lord did give Israel rest for a certain time, but Amalek wasn't blotted out. Okay, but when we get into the land after this great deliverance that's about to come, once the destruction of Babylon the Great takes place, we're going to remember this prophecy right here that Moses spoke of. Okay. And after they're finished serving their slavery, they're going to be blotted out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven. Thou shalt not forget it. Okay. Because Amalek ain't nothing but a tribe of Esau. Okay. When you go into it, Eliphaz, I think that's the matter of fact, let's go to Genesis. Let's go to the book of Genesis 36. Okay. And Amalek means dweller in a valley. All right. Let's go to Genesis 36. And let's go down the lineage real quick. Let's start at 1 real quick. It says, now these are the generations of Esau, who is Edom. Okay. You can go into the Chronicles. They have a link to the Chronicles. Okay, so we have established that Esau is Edom. Okay. It says, now let's jump down to verse 8. It says, Genesis 36:8. It says, thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Okay, when you read about Mount Seir in the Bible, Mount Seir is synonymous with Edom. Okay. So when like in Ezekiel it says, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it, it's talking about these people, the Edomites. Okay. In particular, we're talking about the Amalekites now, because the Amalekites are a tribe of Esau, okay? But they're the head of Esau, all right, in these times, okay? And I showed you a picture of them, okay? Genesis 36:9, it says, and these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir, okay? It says, these are the names of Esau's sons, Eliphaz, the son of Ada, the wife of Esau, okay? And it says, and the sons of Eliphaz were Teman, Omar, Zepho, and Gatam, and Kenaz. And Timnah was concubine to Eliphaz, Esau's son, and she bare to Eliphaz Amalek, okay? And let's look into the word Eliphaz, okay? When you look up Eliphaz, it says, I think, Allah Ya Paz. Okay, if I didn't say it correctly. When you look up Eliphaz, it says, my God is fine gold. Okay? My God is fine gold. Okay? And who hey, when you talk about they have a term, when you look up God as an acronym, you talk about gold, oil, and drugs, okay? Because that's what Esau is into, gold, oil, and drugs. But that's just a little side note, okay? But that's when you get into his name, okay? Eliphaz, okay? Esau's son, and she bare to Eliphaz Amalek, okay? So Eliphaz was Esau's son, and Esau's grandson is Amalek, okay? So when you go into that, so let's go. Well, we went back to let's go back to the prophecy real quick, and no, I'm getting sidetracked, Shalakia. Let's go back to the book of Joel real quick, okay? And this is a prophecy of Israel, okay? Joel 3:4 says, yea, and what have ye, okay, I read that. Joel 3:5, it says, because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried it into your temples, my goodly and pleasant things. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their border. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, okay? And will return your recompense upon your own head. All right, so the prophecy is of the Lord raising them out of the place whither ye have sold them, okay? And that's the prophecy. That's the prophecy of Israel, okay? Let's go into real quick Ezekiel 39, and let's read 21. It says, and I will set my glory among the heathen, and all the heathen shall see my judgment that I have executed in my hand, that I have laid upon them. So the house of Israel shall know that I am the Lord, their power, from that day and forward. And the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity. So when this thing takes place, when America is destroyed, okay, when the Lord shows his hand, when he reveals his son, and when he reveals the great multitude of chariots, okay, which are the angels, the heavenly Father, it says, and the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity, okay? So the whole world is going to know that we went into captivity for our iniquity, because they have trespassed against me. Therefore hid I my face from them, and gave them into the hand of their enemies. So fell they all by the sword. Okay, so this is going to take place. That the whole world is going to know that when this thing takes place, when this thing goes down, that the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans went in to slavery, okay, because of their iniquity. They transgressed the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father. Therefore the Lord took the name and blinded the majority of them, all right, but raised up the prophets to declare it, okay, so that the Lord's name would be magnified. That's why we don't only just prophesy to our people, we prophesy to the nations, Okay, the prophets prophesied to the nations. Okay. All right, Shalakia. Okay, so for the time's sake, Lord's will. All right, this video was edifying. Okay, but I give all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's the living power and the Son. Okay, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to you brothers that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Until the next episode, Shalom.